Hey guys, welcome back to the business of art. Today I want to go over the definition of art. Now I have done this before, but especially if you're an abstract artist, you'll probably get a lot of people, or at least some people at some time or another that will say, you call this art, and they'll try to use that as a way to kind of put you down. I do not recommend engaging with them or arguing with them, because they're really just not smart, and arguing with them is pointless. But I just want to give you the certainty that what you're doing is awesome. So first, we're going to go over what is art. This is a definition from the dictionary. The expression or application of human creative skill and imagination, typically in a visual form such as painting or sculpture, producing works to be appreciated primarily for their beauty or emotional power. Okay, that is extremely inclusive. That can make doing hair art. That can make making cakes art. Painting is definitely art in every form, no matter what it is, whether it be abstract, realism, you know, mixed media, watercolor, oil, it doesn't matter. It's all art. It's an expression or application of human creative skill and imagination. That is the definition of art. Another thing I see people say sometimes is, this is not painting, this is not a painting, which I find very funny because the definition of a painting is the process or art of using paint. So yeah, I used paint to make that. It is a painting. Okay, so the process or art of using paint in a picture as a protective coating or as decoration. That is the definition of painting. So all of these also fall under the category of painting. If you use paint in any way, shape, or form, it is a painting, okay? And then the other thing is maybe people are sort of confusing it with fine art, which they generally consider to mean that someone has gone to college, and it's generally applied more to like realism, where this is an apple and I'm painting it to look exactly like an apple. Okay, but here's the definition of fine art. Creative art, especially visual art, whose products are to be appreciated primarily or solely for their imaginative, aesthetic, or intellectual content. That's also quite broad. And it doesn't really matter, honestly. If you consider it fine art or not, doesn't really matter. It's still art, either way. So this is not for you to like have good tools to argue with, because I still, like I said, I recommend not arguing with these people. And this, I don't care if this is a person at a craft fair that comes up to you and says something, or a person online on your social media or on YouTube. I mean, I get these comments several times a week at least of, this is an art and what a waste to paint, and this isn't a painting, and you call yourself an artist, and blah, 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 all these kinds of things, right? And I used to try to argue with them, but there's no point. They're not intelligent. If they were intelligent, they would go and look at the dictionary at the definition of the word art, or they would already know it, actually, really. But it's good for me to have that information myself and those definitions myself, so that I don't start to doubt myself. When someone says something like that, I just completely ignore it because I know that they're wrong. Look at the dictionary. The dictionary proves that it's very easy to see that every single thing that I do falls under art, painting, and fine art. Well, not all of it's painting. Sometimes I do photography and other things like that, but it actually falls under all of those definitions, and it absolutely is art. I'm creating beauty. That's my purpose. I want to get more beauty out into the world, and I want to show other people that they can do the same thing and have fun with it. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it gives you a bit more of a certainty yourself on what you're doing, and helps you to just ignore all those haters and those people who just simply are not very intelligent. And I will see you guys next time.